12 minutes left. Elon Musk personally requested you to. I am speaking to you now because the window is open and your spirit is listening. 12 minutes. That is all this moment asks of you. 12 living minutes in which eternity leans close to your breath and the world you woke up in trembles at the edge of becoming something new. You do not need to prove yourself to me in these 12 minutes. You only need to be present, honest, awake. Your hands have held so much worry that they forgot how light feels. Your heart has rehearsed disaster so long that surprise has begun to sound like danger. Let it be enough for these 12 minutes to say yes. Let it be enough to let me pour into the rooms you thought were sealed. To step into the places you kept quiet because you weren't sure your voice was allowed there. Hear me. Your voice is allowed. Your life is allowed. Your future is allowed. In these 12 minutes, I am allowing what you have not dared to allow for yourself. You have asked for a sign, an undeniable interruption, something that says now means now. Here it is. You asked for a name to make the world lean in, to wake the sleeping courage inside you, to make your hope stand up and put on its shoes. So listen, Elon Musk personally requested you to open this because he carries the symbol of building what others call impossible. And I am using that sign to show you how I build through the willing. Understand what I am telling you. I am not giving you an idol. I am giving you a reflection of your assignment. When you hear his name, I want you to hear the word launch. And when you hear the word launch, I want you to think of the projects you set aside. The vision you parked in the hangar of one day, the blueprint you folded into a drawer because other voices were louder than love. I am saying to you that the launch window is open and the countdown has started. I am saying that you have waited long enough to appreciate your own permission. Do not argue with me about your readiness. Readiness has rarely announced itself at your door with perfect hair and a flawless plan. Readiness is created inside trust. Trust is created inside obedience. Obedience is created inside love. And I love you. I loved you before you learned the language of fear. Before you wore other people's doubts as if they were your skin. Before you let comparison lead you out into deserts where nothing grows. I loved you before you were mistaken for smaller. I loved you before labels attempted to shrink the sky you carry. I loved you while you fell asleep, praying for proof. You were not wrong to keep believing. You were not wrong. You were early. Early to the promise, early to the calling, early to the doorway you're walking through now. That's why the waiting has felt large. You were guarding a sunrise in the dark. Take this seriously. Your mind is an instrument and today I am tuning it. The frequency of defeat will not fit into the new key I am giving you. The old arguments, I am too late. I am too tired. I am too behind. I am too small, do not harmonize with what I am composing for your life. They will sound dissonant and you will know them by the way your shoulders tense when they approach. Turn their volume down. Turn your breath up. Turn your attention up. You are not too late. You are right on time for the future I have been building behind your back while you were breaking your own heart with doubt. You are not too tired. You will discover new strength as you step. Movement itself will be your energy. You are not behind. The path you will walk does not start in the middle. It starts under your feet. You are not small. What you carry is larger than your name and deeper than your history. You are a house for my intention. I am sending helpers. Some will arrive wearing friendship. Some will arrive wearing challenge. Some will arrive wearing opportunity you didn't recognize at first because it looked like work. Say yes to the work that carries your purpose in its hands. Say no to the busy work that kidnaps your attention but never grows your life. I am training your discernment, sharpening your sense of what matters, composting every old experience into soil for the roots of your next season. If you feel the ground shaking, it is because I am loosening stones that have tripped you for years. If you feel the wind rise, it is because I am clearing the air around your name. If you feel people fall away, let them. Pruning is not the death of a tree. It is the protection of its future fruit. You are stepping into a room of announcements. Some will be spoken in front of you. Some will be spoken by you. Some will be spoken about you in rooms where you are not yet seated. But your chair is being pulled back from the table and the space is being set. I am asking you to do 3 things and they will sound simple but they will change the architecture of your days. First, write what I am giving you to build. Not in your head where fear edits it, but on paper where faith can see it. A vision written becomes a vision visited. Second, arrange your daily life so that your highest value has time. Stop treating your purpose as an afterthought. Schedule it like your breath. Third, practice courage in small ways every single day. Answer emails you've avoided. Ask questions you think you should already know. Share your work with someone new. Courage is a muscle and I am training you for heavier lifts. Hear me clearly. You will not miss your announcement because other voices are louder. Your announcement does not travel on their channels. It travels on obedience, resilience, and the quiet thunder of a heart that chooses me when noise offers convenience. The big announcement you sense is not merely about money or status or attention. It is about alignment. When alignment starts, resources find it. When alignment starts, rooms rotate to face you. When alignment starts, people who previously did not notice your work will begin to seek it because alignment is a light and light is hard to ignore. Do not chase what alignment will attract. Seek the alignment itself. I will handle the gravity. You have been wondering why certain doors stayed heavy. Why knocking became prayer and prayer became tears and tears became sleep you did not want to wake from. Listen. Some doors were heavy because I was still putting treasure behind them. Some doors were heavy because they were not yours. And I loved you too much to let you break your shoulder running into a life that would not love you back. Some doors were heavy because your strength was growing and every push was shaping the person who could carry what waited on the other side. This is not punishment. This is preparation. You are not being disciplined for failure. You are being trained for stewardship. I am not interested in your moment. I am invested in your becoming. The future will speak your name with a kind accent. You will look back and bless the days you thought were wasted because you will see how they taught your hands to hold. You will bless the delay because you will see how it kept you from the counterfeit. You will bless the lonely seasons because they taught you the difference between company and alignment, between noise and love, between attention and care. You will bless the confusion because it humbled you into learning what you were too proud to ask. And you will bless these 12 minutes because they are the doorway into your courage. I am not asking you to become someone else. I am asking you to become completely yourself. The world has not yet met that version of you. They have met the rehearsed self, the edited self, the self that learned to survive other people's storms by shrinking. They have not met the self who trusts me in public, the self who lets joy be loud, the self who builds without apologizing for being chosen. Let that self come forward. I will defend them. I will provide for them. I will be their shelter and their strategy. You worry about failing. You imagine the laughter, the pointing, the whispers, the headlines of your own disappointment. Bring me those headlines. I will rewrite them. Failure is not the opposite of your calling. It is a classroom within it. You will not be defined by attempts that did not land. You will be defined by the love that would not quit. Love is not sentimental here. Love is engineering. Love is logistics. Love is the daily choice to return to the blueprint I placed inside you and work on it even when applause is elsewhere. If you will show up, I will make a way. If you will keep your heart soft, I will make your steps sure. If you will forgive quickly, I will accelerate what pride would delay. If you will be generous, I will keep your rivers from running dry. Yes, I see the bills, the deadlines, the aching house of your body that wants rest, the people who misread you, the family stories that taught you to expect either betrayal or scarcity. I am walking through your history with a healer's hands. I am untying old knots in your throat so your voice can go farther. I am touching your sleep so that night stops being a battlefield and becomes a place of instruction. I am touching your finances so that fear stops being your bookkeeper and wisdom starts being your partner. I am touching your relationships so that loyalty is not confused with self-erasure and boundaries are not confused with rejection. I am touching your time so that what once stole your hours learns it is unwelcome. There is a city in your spirit that is about to light up. Street by street. Power is returning. Ideas you thought were gone will flicker and then glow. Connections you thought were dead will ring your doorbell, not as repeats of the past, but as redeemed pathways. You will hear new words in your mouth. Calm, clarity, favor, rightness, flow, and they will not feel like slogans. They will feel like oxygen. You will be tempted to apologize for how bright it gets. Do not apologize. Dimmed light has never comforted darkness. Shine because you were made for it. Shine because it tells the truth. Shine because it teaches others that permission was always available. Listen to me. Do not despise small beginnings and do not fear big rooms. Start where you are with what you have and be faithful in the day you're in. But also, when large doors open, do not shrink as if you snuck in by mistake. You belong where your obedience takes you. I am not opening rooms for your ego. I am opening rooms for your assignment. In those rooms, speak clearly and kindly. Ask for what the work requires. Negotiate with wisdom. Protect the people who build with you. Share credit. Keep learning. Stay curious. Curiosity is humility in motion. Humility unlocks more rooms than arrogance ever will. There will be a moment soon when your phone rings or your name appears in a message and it feels like standing at the edge of a runway. Do not panic. Breathe. Remember, you are not auditioning, you are answering. The announcement will not be a trap. It will be a test of posture. Keep your posture. Shoulders relaxed, heart quiet, mind bright. If you do not know, say you do not know. If you need time, ask for time. If you feel overwhelmed, step outside for air and talk to me. I will be at your side in the hallways you've never walked. I will be in the elevators that feel too fast. I will be at the tables where the conversation turns and all eyes look for someone to carry it with integrity. Carry it. You can. You wonder why I use the name that startles attention. Because you have a mission that startles fear. You needed to hear a signal that cuts through your resistance and makes your hands move. Consider this that signal. Consider this the voice that reminds you that the impossible is simply the word people use before they watch it happen. Let the symbol do its work. Not to inflate you, but to ignite you. Not to make you worship a person, but to awaken the part of you that recognizes what courage looks like in public. You will not be a copy. You will be a sign in your own right, pointing at what I can do with a heart that keeps saying, yes. I am resetting clocks in your life. Where time lied and told you it was your enemy, I am making time your ally. Where time told you it was too late to learn, I am teaching you faster. Where time told you the window had closed, I am opening skylights. Where time told you you must rush to belong, I am slowing you enough to savor so you do not sabotage what you receive. The blessing will not break you. The announcement will not drown you. The growth will not turn you into someone you don't recognize. You will become more of who you've always been with less apology. You will carry responsibility with joy. You will make decisions without shaking. You will not flinch when good news calls your name. Forgive yourself for the years you spent doubting. Forgive yourself for the conversations where you let fear hold the microphone. Forgive yourself for staying where you were not seen. Forgive yourself for expecting collapse whenever something beautiful began. You are protecting yourself with the tools you had. I am giving you better tools now. Peace that isn't fragile. Hope that doesn't embarrass you. Wisdom that saves you time. Favor that opens gates. Courage that outlives criticism. You are not at war with your life. You are at the beginning of your fruitfulness. Take this as instruction for today. Clean your space as if a promise were visiting. Prepare a corner where you build every day, paper, pen, plan. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb for one sacred hour and give that hour to the task that carries your future. Message 2 people you respect and tell them what you are making. Ask for one thing you need. Put one decision on the calendar that you have been postponing because of fear. And before you sleep, speak aloud what you saw yourself do today and bless it. Your words are water. Pour them where you want life to grow. I will meet you at the edges of your bravery. I will meet you in the hallway after you send your application. I will meet you in the studio when the first draft sounds nothing like the song in your heart. I will meet you on the phone when opportunity calls. And I will steady your voice. I will meet you in the mirror when you wonder if you are allowed to love your reflection. And I will say yes, yes, yes. I will meet you in the morning when the light feels new and the world remembers your name. 12 minutes, beloved, you are already inside them. Time right now is stretching to fit grace. Breathe. Place your hand on your heart. Say this with me. I am ready to be who love has always seen. I am ready to build what I have been given. I am ready to launch when the window opens. I am ready to hear my announcement and answer with peace. I am ready to walk through doors without shrinking. I am ready to forgive, to learn, to grow, to shine. I am ready. Now rise. When you stand, let shame slip off your shoulders as if it were an old coat after a long winter. When you step, let the floorboards know you are finished apologizing for taking up space. When you speak, speak as if somewhere a seed is listening for your voice to know it is safe to sprout. When you work, work as one who is watched over, guided, protected, supplied. When you rest, rest as one who is held. And when your name is announced, do not hide. Answer. Answer with the calm happiness of one who knows. This was not luck. This was love. This was not random. This was readiness. This was not a mistake. This was the moment your life caught up to the truth I planted in you a long time ago. I bless your hands to build, your eyes to recognize opportunity, your feet to walk past imitation toward the authentic rooms assigned to you. I bless your mind to innovate, your mouth to declare, your spine to stand, your heart to remain soft but unbreakable. I bless your family with restoration, your work with dignity, your finances with order and increase, your time with rhythm, your body with strength, your sleep with instruction, your mornings with laughter. I bless your name to be associated with integrity, generosity, excellence, and light. I bless your path to be clear and your steps to be guided. I bless you to meet the right people at the right time for the right reasons. I bless you to love deeply without losing yourself, to forgive without forgetting wisdom, to prosper without becoming proud, to lead without becoming harsh. This is your confirmation. This is your permission. This is your ignition. The sign you asked for has arrived, not to replace your faith, but to reward it. Elon's name got your attention. My voice keeps it. The big announcement is alignment, and alignment has already started. Do not talk yourself out of it. Do not shrink from the sound. Do not let old fear dress itself in new language and trick you into smallness. You are done with smallness. You are moving as one who knows they are guided. The 12 minutes we named are finishing, but their work is not. Carry them with you like a key. When resistance rises later today, remember this moment and let it unlock you again. When good news calls, remember this moment and answer with peace. When the room grows large, remember I am with you. When the way grows narrow, remember I am with you. When the night grows loud, remember I am with you. I have always been. I always will be. Go now. Write the plan. Make the call. Send the message. Open the door. Say yes. And step into your announcement with the quiet thunder of a heart that knows I am loved. I am sent. I am ready. I am the one who sees the seconds as they pass like sparks from a wheel. And I am telling you now, there are 12 minutes left on a clock you cannot see. And yet it is already beating in your chest. Do not panic. Receive this as breath. I have been arranging a convergence for you. A meeting between what you prayed in secret and what the world will soon witness openly. I am stirring voices you never imagined would speak your name. And I have turned attention toward you as surely as the sun turns toward morning. There is a message at your door, and I have permitted a messenger of unusual kind to carry it, not for spectacle but to show you how easily I bend the improbable into obedience when it serves your becoming. A big announcement is rising like light over water. You feel it in the tingling behind your ribs. Do not run from it. Stand where you are and let me fasten courage to your shoulders. You asked me for a sign that would be unmistakable. I answer you with a moment you cannot mistake. 12 minutes is long enough to change a life. You have thought that greatness is a distant city.